our SoundCloud channel. YouTube is where you guys can watch all our shows. Make sure you guys spread the word. Tell a friend.
Spread something.
Spread something. Again, you guys can follow us on Instagram at Sportscast. I got kicked off of Facebook again, so you can not follow me there.
Did.
I fucking hate them. I fucking hate Facebook. I fucking swear to God. Not I swear to God, I hate them. I don't even know what I did anymore. I don't even know what I did.
Right?
Is my kid ugly? That's that why
right?
I don't understand.
I'm a good dad.
I'm a good dad. I posted loving pictures.
Go to work every day. What's your problem?
Yeah, what's your problem, dicks?
Right?
God
you can have
damn.
X-rated hoes on there showing
seriously, no
showing
shit,
their
man.
yay-yays, right? But you get kicked off.
You can have fights on there. You can have just racist shit. You can have kidnappings and a guy going on a rampage killing, Facebooking himself live, but I get kicked off.
Right, you get kicked off.
So stupid.
I don't understand.
I swear to God. I think I'm never going to go on again.
I think it's because you're Mexican.
I think it is too. Fucking Trump. When he built that wall, I guess that meant the wall in Facebook, right? Wall. Yeah, it's a virtual wall. Dick. God, I'm never going back on. I think I'm never going to do it.
Okay, I got you.
I think I really am. I think I'm never going to go on Facebook again.
No problem, man. I'll cover it.
So, all right, can you cover it for me?
Yeah,
so if you guys need to get a hold of me, hit me on Twitter or Instagram now or wherever
just go to the
can
website.
Find me. Yeah, just go there. Send me an email. But I'm not getting on Facebook again. I'm sick of them. All right, now let's get to Shot of the Week award because my first one is for shit of Facebook, so I'll give him that one.
That was easy.
Yeah, that was easy. Go ahead. I'll throw it to you first. I've got like about 3 or 4 here before we get Ashley on the line, so we're waiting for her to call in. Go ahead, Knock. I'll let you go first.
This is just going to be pretty simple, man.
Yep.
You know, obviously the Golden State Warriors, right, and the Pittsburgh Penguins. You know, but the only thing I have a problem with, Pittsburgh deserved it. They played better, but damn it, that was a quick whistle. I'm sorry, but if you're the referee,
how do you not replay that?
If you're in a referee, well, he blew the whistle, and the rules are if he blows the whistle, he loses side of the puck. He has to blow the whistle. I understand all that, and I'm not whining about that. But in a Game 6 of a Stanley Cup final, right? You got to give it a few more seconds than what he did to blow that whistle. Just because you're behind the goalie in the corner doesn't mean that puck is sliding out on the other side of the goalie. Give it a couple of more seconds to see what develops before you blow that whistle. That was a very quick whistle. It cost the Predators a goal, and you know, but I'm not taking anything away from the Pittsburgh Penguins. They played well. They won their second in a row, first team to repeat since the Red Wings.
Yep.
So hats off to them. And how do you not go with Cody Bellinger?
Dude.
This dude's just racking. He is just absolute straight
I'll throw my
racking.
shot. I'll share a shot with you in that because I was going to give it to him and Aaron Judge. These two kids in the American and National League, they're fucking fantastic.
And the fact that he hit a home run off of Miller from the Indians.
Yeah.
Nobody hits home runs
gas,
off of Andrew Miller.
Yeah.
This is probably the first time that he has seen Andrew Miller, and he goes yard. He just yaks.
Well, they just put up a stat behind us, right? It's the quickest to
he's number 2 in Dodger history.
his quickest home runs right behind
for the quickest
Adrian Beltre.
Right. Adrian Beltre has 20 home runs before the age
of 21.
Of 22.
Yeah, 22,
right?
yeah. You're right.
And Bellinger has 18.
And he turns 22 in a few days
on
or
June
like
22nd. So
it's
he's got 4 or 5 more games. But
Yeah.
what can you say about this guy? This is a guy who totally changed his swing. This was a guy who was going nowhere. He was a good ball player.
Did you ever hear any of these two guys? Of Judge or Bellinger? I haven't heard of any.
I still don't know who Judge is. But
Dude,
Bellinger,
that dude's a 6'7" beast.
right? But Bellinger, I kind of heard of down there. But here's a guy who got, you know, he got to where he was and plateaued and was willing to change his entire approach to hitting. He changed the whole damn thing.
Take notes.
Right?
Yep.
Be coachable.
Yeah,
these people know what they're talking about.
Be coachable.
Do not be stubborn because these people can see what you're doing and try to improve you.
Yep.
And he bought in. He changed. He did what they asked him to do. And now look at this. The Dodgers are going to have again, and I think they're the franchise that has the most rookie of the years as far as back-to-back, right? They're going to go again. They're going back-to-back again, Seager and Bellinger. Yeah. But for what he has done,
Seager's having another good year,
and consistent, you know, hats off to Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, Dodgers just they're that pitcher move away at the deadline to really making something happen. So,
right.
All right, you got anything else? Or
I think I'm good with that.
Okay, I got a couple here. Got to give a shout-out to my boy Yasiel Puig for flipping off the Indians after the home run. I got to give him a big shout-out for that. Because if you're going to talk shit to somebody in the batter's box and then I go up and hit a home run, you're getting the double bird.
Right here, baby.
You're getting the double bird right at you.
I'll take the game off.
So I got to give a shout-out for Yasiel Puig on that one. Also got to give a shout-out for Las Vegas because next month, I believe July, weed becomes legal over there.
Oh, Lord.
And a Las Vegas company built a machine that rolls 100 joints in 5 minutes. And I have to say that deserves a shot.
Thank God.
Smoke weed every day.
Yes, check this thing out, Knock. Look at this, dude.
Wow.
This is look at that.
Look
Premium
at
joints.
that.
Isn't that fantastic?
That is awesome.
That deserves a shot of the week.
Seriously.
So if you're going to Vegas next month, dude, grab some joints, baby. Grab some joints. Got to give a shit of the week to Mr. LaVar Ball.
Again?
Did you see what he's selling now, Knocker? You see what this dipshit selling? Not a dipshit, because I think he's a marketing genius.
Absolutely, he is.
I really do think he's a marketing genius, but I think that
I just don't dig it.
Yeah, I just don't dig it. I just don't see it. He's now selling signed, autographed playing cards of himself with all the different sayings he's had over the past few months. And how much is he selling these for? Oh, just a whopping $59.95. You can get a trading card of LaVar Ball.
How much of a loser are you
if you buy that card?
Actually buy one.
Right. He's not the loser.
He's not the idiot.
No,
you are.
Yes.
Right?
I think I have 2 on order. I'll get you one. Got them signed. I bet. And
That's my Christmas present.
Yeah, I got the one. Stay in Your Lane. It's my favorite one. Stay in Your Lane. I'm gonna send it to Christine Leahy.
That is classic.
I'm gonna mail it to Christine Leahy. It is classic.
That is nice.
So he gets my shit of the week because really, dude, your shoes are $500. Now you're selling playing cards for fucking $60.
Right? Who cares about you?
All I
care about your son.
All I gotta say is I better get that shipping for free. Better include shipping in that. I gotta give a shout out also because she's getting my. She's gonna get my cousin had a bad day here coming up in a little bit, but I gotta give her a shout out first because Miss Danica going topless in her swimsuit issue.
What?
Well, you don't see boob, but she doesn't have a suit on, and she's looking steamy.
Well, she can't win a NASCAR race, so she's got to do something. She's made the most out of nothing, of anybody.
Right?
Absolutely.
For sure.
I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either.
At all.
At all.
I'll look at that.
I'll look at it,
She's
too.
smoking hot.
All right, let's look at some drinks. Here we go.
I'm going to give a post shot of the week.
Oh, a post shot.
Right.
I like that.
To whoever invented vodka. Just thank you. Whoever you are, whatever degenerate boiled something and said, damn!
Wow, Knock.
Thank you.
Just to the creator
An
of vodka.
anonymous shot of the week to whoever created vodka.
My father's not an alcoholic.
No, I'm not. Really. I'm not.
It's just a degenerate gambler.
I'm going to work tomorrow.
He's going to work tomorrow.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
I may not perform well, but I'm going to work.
I'm going to work tomorrow. All right, Knocker. Now, when it comes to professional athletes, again, we're waiting just for Ashley Rodriguez to call in here.
Right.
When it comes to professional athletes, Knocker, not many of fans or just your average, spectator.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear about your complaining as a pro athlete, right?
None of them should complain.
Right? None of them should complain.
Neither should actors.
And if I do get a little angry at you for not giving me your autograph, maybe because you're busy or you just didn't have time.
Right.
Didn't have time. Oh, we have a caller, so I'm just going to switch to her. I'm going to drop Danica for Ashley.
Good.
I'm going to drop Danica for Ashley right
now.
now.
Hell yeah.
This is Ashley calling in. Let's see. All right. Let's answer that.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey, beautiful. How you doing, Ash?
Doing good. How are y'all?
We're doing a lot better now that you're on the phone.
Yeah, now that you said y'all to us, that's fantastic. I love it. How are you doing, girl? Glad to have you on the phone.
They don't say y'all in California, huh?
No.
Nah.
No. They say,
Nah.
what's up, brah? Say brah. We say brah over here.
What's up, girl? We would just say, what's up, girl?
That's right. Well, glad to have you
What's up,
on.
guys?
Glad to have you on the line. As we know, everyone, you used to be a Houston Texans cheerleader, but now you are on to bigger and better things. You have a spot now with ESPN Deportes, and I want to know, how is it going? I know how you've been there a few months now. You've been, blowing it up on Twitter, on your social media. It looks like things are going great. How has your experience been so far over there?
Oh, it's been amazing. I'm so grateful and so thankful to finally be involved in what I've worked so hard for my whole young adulthood life. You know, I've started off wanting to be a sports broadcaster for as long as I can remember, and having a fun sideline experience with the Texans was great, but now actually venturing off into my career is truly a blessing.
Well, you know what? Nobody deserves it more because you have worked hard, and this is what you wanted to do, and you are diversified. You speak 2 languages, and you are into sports. But just let me say one thing. Can you just stop being unfair? Can you just stop posting bikini pictures? Because it's just really unfair to the other females who are out there that just look at it and go, "How do I compete with that?"
I know, right?
Like, really? Can you just calm down with that a little bit?
Hey, it's really hot down here in Texas, guys. And I'm sure you guys are used to it in California.
That's right. It's damn hot over here. It's like 95 degrees over here. It's pretty damn hot over here itself. But again, I want to congratulate you on your new job over there. What are you actually covering? Give us a little bit of in depth. So we have a lot of fans that follow you as well. What are you actually doing? Radio, TV? Where can they kind of catch you?
Right. So they can follow me, of course, on my social media. They can just go ahead and search Ashley Rodriguez Official. And like you said, I'm working with ESPN Deportes. It's the Spanish link to ESPN. Mm-hmm. And over here, the radio station right now, it's 11:80 a.m. And my show is Monday through Friday, from 11 to noon, and that's Central Time for everyone listening. But yeah, I mean, right now, just do radio. I know that I have a couple things for TV in the works, and right now I'm just pretty much covering everything. Baseball, basketball. I know that the finals just ended. We're entering football season, which is really exciting. And yeah, I mean, just getting my foot dipped in everything, so it's great.
Well, I have to tell you, Ashley, I'm a little disappointed. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed because prior to you getting this job at ESPN Deportes, which actually pays you money, we were actually going to hook up. You were going to do a little spot for us every week and be part of the Sportscast. And you just kind of dropped us like a hot potato when you got a better offer. So I don't understand why you would choose ESPN over Sportscast. I'm a little befuddled at that. Was it the money or was it the actual, it was a real job instead of our thing? I mean, what compelled you to choose them over us?
No, I mean, come on, guys. I have to put it to prove it. Don't down me down like that.
Ashley, don't you let him do that to you.
Don't do a nice Southern girl like that.
Yeah, exactly. Fellas. Thank you. You don't let him give you crap.
No, definitely not at all. If anything, that's really how I started off, guys. Like, just knocking on doors and asking people for advice and help. And I've worked plenty of times for free, and basically. It's the passion that pays it off, and I speak that from the heart. I can have a lot of people that can vouch for me for that, but guys,
I'm just pulling your chain, Ash. You know that. You're our favorite. Yeah. So what is your favorite sport now that you're not part of the cheerleaders, and obviously football was a big part of being part of the Houston, Texas cheerleaders. What is your favorite sport? What is it that you have a passion for in the sporting world?
That's a good question. I like that.
Well, I grew up loving baseball and going to baseball games. If you guys know, I mean, I was born and raised here in Houston, Texas, so I'm a huge Astros fan.
Okay.
But getting involved with football and around the high school, kind of ending my high school career, I really picked up football, and now football is my number one. I love the physicality of the sport and just how enthusiastic these guys are and how passionate they are on and off the field. So it's great. And I mean, I get to enjoy being a fan again, a real fan. So it's awesome.
That's great.
That's cool. When you talk about your cheerleading now, Ash, I know maybe you can't divulge into too much, what went on when you were with the Texans cheerleaders, but
don't go negative, Josh.
No, I don't want to go negative. I want to know just what was your favorite thing about being an NFL cheerleader, and what was maybe the thing you didn't like the most about it?
So the thing that I liked the most, and I mean, there was a lot of things. One of my favorite things was really just the relationships that I built, and having that opportunity. You get to touch so many people's lives. And I really got to recognize it whenever we traveled. There was people that would be like, "Oh, hey, Ashley, I'm a huge fan," and it's like, "What? You're a fan?" I'm like, I didn't even know. I was like, I
I'm
thought
just
my mom
Ashley, man. What's
my
up?
family were fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was truly humbling, and I guess the thing that I didn't like was just there was just a lot of I guess you could say a lot of bumps as far as like, it kept me from growing in other aspects. I guess a couple of ways that I was misunderstood, and it disabled me to really embrace my passion for many different things. It kind of put me on a certain level. It's like, hey, calm yourself, just tone it down. It's
Okay.
like, I enjoy working now in a place where they really want me to go full out with who I am and, with my passion for my career.
Okay, it's your show. You said it's an hour from 11 to 12. ESPN Deportes. So basically, you're in studio, kind of like what we are, and you talk about different sports. I'm guessing here you talk about different sports, and you take live calls, and you do that sort of thing. Is that basically what your show entails right now?
Yeah, so I am the only sports reporter actually in Houston that's bilingual, that is fluent in two languages.
Órale, órale, chica.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun, and at first, I've done broadcasting in English my whole entire life, so venturing off and doing Spanish and getting in touch with that. I mean, if you guys can understand, like turning in American football linguistics into Spanish, it's a little bit of a challenge at first.
Of course it is.
Especially with American sports, like baseball and so it's just a little bit of a challenge, but once you get used to it, the fans really catch on and they really love it because there isn't another show in Spanish on the radio that is like that. I hit hard.
That's cool.
And I'm not afraid to speak my mind when it comes to certain things, as you guys know. Like I'm very straightforward, and but I'm also very just, and I try to maintain that unbiased. I leave it open for the fans to pick in, so it's a lot of fun, and they really enjoy it.
Well, come on, you got to admit. You say there's no other show that's doing what you're doing. There's no other show with someone as gorgeous as you doing the hosting. So that's a big plus on your side, man. Just let me tell you. But the fact that you're bilingual and ESPN has noticed that we don't need a man to be the bilingual host of a sports show.
Yeah.
We can use a female who knows what she's doing, who's worked hard to get here, and is truly professional in what she's done. Do you get satisfaction from that? And are there people who you perceive as looking at you like, well, man, she's a chick, man. What is she doing in this sports world? Doing this, man. This should be a man's job. Why is she here? Do you get some of that, or is everybody just kind of behind you, wanting you to succeed?
Well, I've been very blessed to have a very positive response from people. I've yet to had someone say, "Oh, you're just a woman. Why don't you just sit back or why don't you go back to cheerleading?" Or just stuff like that. I've had a very positive response from everybody, and if anything, they welcome it. And if anybody doesn't, I challenge you to kind of try me out here, because like I said, I love what I do, and it speaks whenever we're talking about sports. I mean, I have had a couple of people that have disagreed, but respectfully.
That's good.
I remember a couple of weeks ago. I mean, as you guys know, that Colin Kaepernick being a free agent, when I brought that up, people were like, "Oh, well, there's a lot of controversy," but they respected that a woman had an opinion about it, but that was an opinion that also left it to question and kind of have an open opinion for the public, not just say, oh, this is that and that's it, but it was more like trying to engage with the public.
What is your opinion? Now you bring that up, what is your opinion on Colin Kaepernick? As far, do you think he's getting blackballed by the NFL? Do you think that his social stance is prohibiting him from getting, a job in the NFL right now? Is he just too much of a PR hit for teams to take on?
Being 100% honest with you guys, I believe that his activism has kept him from getting a job and signing with another team here in the NFL. And I don't believe that it's the NFL's fault. I am speaking from someone who has been inside and has had a contract with the NFL, and they just don't want someone who is not on the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for
Absolutely.
me, one
It's
of
the
the things
shield.
that I said on the show, it was, you're complaining about the nation, but you play for a national league. And for me, it's like, oh, yeah, you're not complaining when those millions of dollars are coming into your bank account, but
Right.
you can't stand up for the American flag. It's like, come on now. So that's my opinion on that. And after, he just kept going and going. It's like, I get it. People are going to find a way to stand up for what they believe, and that's totally fine. We are very grateful and very blessed to live in a country that allows us to do that. But at the same time, what I've always said is, like, leave politics outside of the
Agreed.
field. Leave
Yep.
it off the court, leave it off of the baseball field, the football field, whatever it is. Leave it out of sports, because it is a pastime and it is fun, and people go there to unwind and have fun. And when you're bringing in politics to all of this, it's kind of like, all right, man, like, shut up, just do what you're getting paid to do.
Yes.
And then if you want to go and make a difference, I get it. But, you can kind of argue. It's like, well, where else is he going to do it? It's like, hey, there's plenty of things. But as soon as he started doing that more and more, I just found him irrelevant. So
Yeah, I kind of
Colin
agree.
Kaepernick is irrelevant to me.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with his
yeah.
right to do so, and I will defend his right to do so. But you have to understand what the consequences are.
Right.
Changing gears a little bit, the Houston Astros are absolutely on fire.
Yes, they are.
in the American League. I think it was a great move for Houston to move from the National League to the American League geographically and competitively. They have regional rivals now, and the rivalry between Houston and the Texas Rangers has grown into something that is rivals the Dodgers
our
and
own
the Giants.
Angels here. I mean, they've got a good little rivalry going with the Astros.
It
as
really
well.
does. This is going Dodgers, Giants, Yankees, Dodgers. This is really growing into a phenomenon. You're pretty close with the Houston Astros. I see that you're out there all the time and what have you. Do they have what it takes this year to win it all?
I'm going to speak outside of someone who grew up in Houston. This team is like any other that I've seen in any of the other years and past years.
Okay. Wow.
The guys have really, and I speak from the time from when the Killer Bees were on the
Right.
when the Houston,
Yeah.
especially with
Biggio,
Bagwell and Biggio,
Biggio,
and
yeah,
my gosh,
for
these
sure.
guys have really set the standard for what it means to be a Houston Astro. And we have a team now that is exactly that, a team. These guys I believe it was like a month and a half ago when we saw our star player Jose Altuve like kind of get injured there, and everyone was like, oh my goodness, no, we're done for it. And it's like, these guys step up to the plate. It's like, if a teammate is down, they're going to step up, and they've really done that this year to really fill in. And it's not necessarily a replacement, because it's not that, but they kind of have that extra talent that you can fill in and kind of work around your team. And I mean, I've really enjoyed seeing the guys play. They have the heart for it. They have the passion, and it's a good team, guys. I mean, I have high hopes for them, and I expect to be celebrating as a World Series.
All right, that's cool.
Well, the little things here with your Astros. I mean, you're right, Ashley, when you point out this is a different team and a special team. They're 11 games up on the Angels right now in the American League West. And the thing that just surprises me, or just is the the big eyeball catcher here is their run differential is a plus 102. And you look at the rest of the whole entire league in baseball, the only one that's better than that is New York Yankees at plus 114. And that just shows the great amount of pitching and hitting balance that the team has.
Right.
Yeah. And I know that A.J. Hinch has done a great job. I think that when the Astros brought him in, Jeff Luhnow, the general manager, having the decision to bring in A.J. Hinch, and he's really, really, really caring of his players. Like if you saw Dallas Keuchel have a pinched nerve on his neck, and he goes, "Hey, no, I don't know about this, coach," and he's like, "You know what? Sit out. I'd rather have." You know, he's so precautious about everything. So he's very, very aware and very careful with his players, and it shows, and the players appreciate that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Well, again, I want to thank Ashley for Houston, a former Houston Texans cheerleader, now with ESPN Deportes. I want to just flip a little bit of funny stuff.
I want to go to some fun too here.
Now, Ashley,
I got a couple questions.
I got a couple questions for you now.
All right.
I know that ladies, all ladies out there have their hidden secrets, okay? Now, I want to know a couple of yours. What's that song on your iPod that you sing in your car that no one thinks you really like? What's your secret song? Like, what's your
Windows
guilty
up
pleasure
at the
song?
stoplight.
What is it?
My secret song.
What's that guilty pleasure song you like? Bye, 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 in sync. What is it?
Man, I can't think of one at the top of my head, but you know what? Right now it's Bruno Mars, 24 Karat.
Okay.
All right.
You play that, and I am over here like just dancing and jamming in my car, and I don't care if the guy next to. I mean, there's a lot of traffic in Houston, guys.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Atta girl.
I will curse everyone to the daylight in Houston traffic. But you play that song, I'll lighten up a little bit.
Okay, well, sticking with that theme, what is your guilty pleasure food that you don't tell? What's that drive-through fast food place that you know
At
I
2
shouldn't
a.m.
eat?
fast
You know
food.
you shouldn't eat, Ashley, but you're just craving it. What is it?
Oh my gosh, Whataburger, guys! Like Whataburger gets most of my paycheck. Like I can
Get most of your
like
paycheck.
Whataburger. If you're listening, please sponsor my show. Like I will be happy to just I love Whataburger.
What now?
You
What
know-
is
you know
that?
what's
Is that
I'll do them a new one. Kind of like the Carl's Jr. commercials where like Terry
Stop.
Don't
There
go
you
there.
go.
Stop.
But I'll do the Whataburger.
Oh, man, there's a visual that just thank you for that.
Ashley, thank you very
Thank
much,
you for
and we
that.
are done.
Right? We're done.
Just kidding.
Our boy Kevin Lowe, who lives out, he used to live in the Houston area. He moved a little bit, but he was out here. He comes out here all the time to play in our golf tournament, just to smile. He was telling me, because I was telling him, we have In-N-Out out here, and we have Five Guys
Habit Burger,
and the Habit and all that, but he was just like, Whataburger. He's all about the Whataburgers.
Well, so what's your go-to, Ash? What is your meal? What is it? Just
Tell
a
me,
burger?
what do you put on the
What
burger?
do you
What's
got?
on it?
Oh my gosh. Number one with cheese with everything on it and a Dr. Pepper.
I love it.
That's great.
Or a Coke. Oh my, but that ketchup, y'all, it is so good.
The ketchup is so
is
good,
extra
y'all.
special.
That
It's
is
not
awesome.
like regular Hanes ketchup. It's actual just Whataburger specially made ketchup.
Whataburger, you need to
so
sponsor
good.
her. You need to sponsor her.
Get on it, Whataburger.
I'm going to tweet them when
Come
we're
on,
done.
man.
I'm going to tweet
Get
them when
on
we're
this.
done.
Now, if you're at home, you got nothing else going on, and you're in your PJs, you're going to pop up some popcorn. What's the movie that you're gonna put on? What is the movie that when you're scrolling the channels and you're surfing and you come across it that you have to watch it? What is that movie?
Okay, so right now I have a Netflix series that I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, that's
sure.
fine. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So I'm watching the originals, and it's okay. So I'm not into like vampire and werewolf and witches stuff. I'm just like, whatever. But this has such a good storyline that I am hooked.
Okay.
And before that was The Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like switching back and forth, but if there's a movie on that is, you guys know this because I've said it before, but it's Forrest Gump. I will always stop and watch the Tom
there we
Hanks
go.
movie.
Jenny.
So I was watching Castaway the other day too. So
Right?
Castaway, Forrest
Ashley,
Gump,
I
Green
love you
Mile,
even
those are
more.
good ones,
I
so.
swear to God, I watch Cast. I think I'm the only man that I seriously, when Castaway's on, I feel like
Wilson,
I
I'm
have
sorry,
to. Yeah,
Wilson,
Wilson, I love it.
Oh
That's
my
great.
goodness,
That's
so
great.
funny.
All right, what is your favorite breakfast food?
My favorite breakfast food. Okay, so
Now, don't give me the
I
healthy one. What if you're just like, I'm just gonna pig out? I'm gonna have a breakfast. What is it?
Okay. So I love waffles because it's like pancakes with abs. So
That's awesome. I've never heard that before.
Pancakes
That is
with
fantastic.
All right.
and then there's this cereal that it's Fruit Loops but with marshmallows on it. So it's like Lucky Charms but on steroids. And it's amazing. So if you guys haven't tried it, it is so good. So it's Fruit Loops with marshmallows and it's
That's
amazing.
fantastic. Well, hey, Ashley,
Damn.
last question here, and then I'm going to let you go. If a guy runs into Ashley Rodriguez at the bar,
Okay.
what kind of drink am I buying Ashley?
Oh my goodness. I'm such a girly girl when it comes to drinks.
Are you an apple martini?
Appletini.
No, I like vodka.
Okay.
That a girl.
So,
I knew I
I'll
loved you. I just did a shot of the week anonymously to whoever invented vodka.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
who
so
you
funny.
are or how you came upon it, but thank you. All right, so what is it? What's the drink? What's the vodka drink?
To start off, my always go-to to start off is a cherry vodka sour or a sangria. I
Okay.
love
All
sangria
right.
Ooh,
also.
the wine with the
Atta
fruit. Gotta
girl.
like it.
Yeah,
All right,
I
hey
like
Ashley,
that.
man, I'm gonna let you go, girl. You know we love you, we support you, and everything you're doing. So we really appreciate you coming on the show. Give your again your social media a shout out, and where can they catch you on the radio?
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Yeah, so you can find me on all of my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram at Ashley Rodriguez Official. And my show is Monday through Fridays, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central Time on ESPN Deportes, 11:80 a.m. And you guys can find it on the ESPN Deportes page. You can just click the Live Now, or you can go on the ESPN app on your phone on it's both Android and iPhone. And yeah, you can choose 11:80 a.m. Houston, and you can tune in.
All right, well that's
Hola,
fantastic.
muchas gracias, Ashley.
Yeah, really. Muchas
Buenas
gracias.
noches.
Gracias a ustedes, chicos.
Oh, I love
Oh my
it.
God, I love
Damn.
her. Ashley, I love you, girl. We'll talk to you real soon, okay? We'll talk to you actually right before football season. We'll get you back on.
Sounds good. Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you, girl.
Thank you, Ash. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Oh my God.
Done.
Yeah, I don't think I
Why
can do
go on?
anymore. Mayweather, McGregor fight. Who
Fuck 'em.
gives a shit? It's gonna be boring anyway.
We just had Ashley on our show,
It's
man.
gonna be boring anyway. She loves vodka and burgers.
I know, right?
My God.
What a burger.
Jesus.
All right. Okay, so you McGregor.
I don't know where to go from there.
Well, we'll just go. We'll just move.
McGregor, Mayweather,
and Mayweather.
August 26th coming up is the fight knocker.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Connor. We got Dan Burlington's in studio. Dan, how you doing?
I am exhausted.
Yeah, you been moving your girl all day.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but just think you get to fuck that shit later.
I think
Jesus criminy, are you serious?
that literally.
I got my.
I gotta say, out of everything you
Holy
could have asked me,
shit.
that was the least that I thought was coming out of your mouth. All right.
I was going to go with something simple. What did you think of Cristiano Ronaldo's 600th goal,
No, it's
Mr.
like,
Burlington?
At least you get to fuck your girlfriend, though.
Hey,
With their parents in the
Yeah.
next room.
Yeah.
Good thing I got that new box spring.
that's right. This is guy talk. I got my pops and my younger brother. I could talk like we're in a guy talk, right? It's guy talk. We had our good interview already. She's off the phone.
No, but like a G. I got home at 11 p.m. last night, and I was just in a mood where I had a couple Coors Lights, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna move all this shit right now.
Because he knew he had to move a bunch of furniture.
Drunk move. You did the
Yeah,
drunk
I did
move.
the drunk move. I put her whole fucking room with all of her shit on the trailer.
Yeah.
By midnight, I woke up this morning, had all that shit in the house by like 9 a.m.
All you had to do is
Daniel.
drive the half a mile to our house and unload.
Man.
No, but speaking of that,
And
fight,
what did she tell you?
What?
Dude, you're smart.
Yeah, she's like, you're smart. I'm like, yeah, enough times your dad bitching at you to do shit beforehand.
She's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. You're right.
No, speaking of that McGregor fight, I would straight up,
I love it.
I would straight up pay $200.
This show just went.
Yeah.
What do we do after we have our
Right, we went from classy
Yeah.
to whoosh.
right there? We just always take that right turn, and we should.
Hey, you get the fucker tonight.
Woo! All right, I'm too.
What the hell, Josh?
He gets to fuck his girl. What's wrong with that? He moved
Unless
all
she's
day.
gonna sit on me, I have no energy to fucking do anything.
And it's all in Knocker's house. You gotta love it.
Hey, that works.
No.
Does. I bet it does.
Ask Knocker after 6 beers and 2
Trust me,
vodkas.
that
he's,
works.
Yeah, he's sitting there laying.
You're young enough not to have whiskey,
No, but
dick,
how much
so
would
you're
you
in good
pay?
shape.
How much would you pay?
I would pay $200 if they threw in a clause in there that said, after the 6th round,
Yeah, he could go.
McGregor
yeah.
could just go fucking
MMA.
balls
yeah,
out.
I agree with you
I
on
swear
that.
to God, everyone, and you know what they could do too to make even more money? By the 5th round, if you wanted to watch, they charge you half. Because you know by that 6th round, McGregor gets to go fucking jujitsu.
I think you got something there, dude. I think the first it's 10 rounds, right?
Yeah.
I think the first 5 is pure boxing.
Yeah.
And if he lasts the 5 rounds,
you're like,
then
it's
it's
fucking
on.
on.
So with
then
that.
it's
Yeah.
on. I would love that.
Yeah, I'm
that-
so
I
with
Okay,
that.
I gave you 5 rounds to kick my ass in boxing, and you didn't. Now you get to face what I do.
that would be a $500 million event.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Just make
I agree
so
with you.
much
That's a
money.
great idea.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I agree with you on that, Knocker. Well, but speaking to that, if he ends up kicking him in any
Oh, I know. I
way,
saw that.
gets
There's a
all his
lawsuit,
money
right?
gets taken away, basically. Yeah, so it's going to be a tie win. And you look, if you're betting money, you got to bet $1,100 to win 100. If you bet on Mayweather, he's minus 1,100.
Is he really?
Yeah, and McGregor's plus 700. So, I mean, but hey,
people-
Holly
people-
Holm and Ronda Rousey was
People
almost
are gonna
like right
people
there.
are gonna
What
put
happens
money
there?
on McGregor. Why not?
Why not put a hundo and see if you can bring home, $700?
Why not?
Why not? So
Why not?
You know, I'm saying why not is as we end this show because I want to rag on him. It's the only reason I'm bringing you on the show, O-Dog. Right
Oh, he's
now.
calling in
Oh,
now?
Yeah, now he's calling in at the end because he knows I can't have enough time to talk shit to him. Now
Really?
he's
Are
on the
you
phone.
on colored
Listen.
time?
Yeah, listen.
Are you on colored time,
there
bro?
He is.
Really?
There he is. How you feeling? Licking your wounds there, huh, biatch?
Listen, I'm not licking my wound. Because here's the thing. They had to find 2 MVPs to beat LeBron, the greatest player to touch a basketball.
No. Stop saying that it took this. They drafted that team, O-Dog. They did not buy that
They
team.
drafted the team, but then they had to get another MVP to beat LeBron. Come on, Josh. You got to admit it.
No, no,
You got to admit
What do you
it.
mean? Kyrie Irving's an MVP.
No,
There's 2
no,
MVPs on both
O-Dog.
sides.
No,
He's
O-Dog. They
MVP.
beat him 2 years ago. They beat him 2 years ago
Right.
without Kevin Durant. And then they
And who beat
failed
them?
and then they failed
And
the
they had
next
to-
year.
They got another MVP because they were afraid that they
Dude.
were going to lose.
They would have beat him without Durant this year.
Yeah.
Sorry,
They
bro.
had Durant. They needed Durant to beat him. No team has ever had 2 MVPs beat one player. They got another MVP to beat him. And you know what? That speaks to the greatness of the king, King
And
James.
if my
I
Aunt
think that-
Julie had a Johnson, she'd be my Uncle James. All right?
I just got home from work, and I literally, the first thing I did, I told Tristan, I said, look, I got to call the show. They're on tonight. I love these guys. I know Josh is going to give me the business. I don't care because, you know what? I still think LeBron's the greatest player of all time.
I gave
You
you
guys
the
signing
business.
up?
I'm sorry, but Magic Johnson's the greatest player of all time.
No, sorry.
You know what? Hold on. Let me correct myself. Knocker, when you're right, you're right. Magic Johnson's the greatest player of all time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that because I am right. Magic Johnson is the
And you know what?
greatest player of all time.
I praise at the altar of Magic Johnson. And you know what the crazy thing is? LeBron is more like Magic than he is Michael because
Yes,
he passes
he is.
the ball, he makes everybody better. And I remember the Showtime Lakers, man. Have you guys seen that documentary yet? I haven't had a
Oh
chance to check it
yeah,
out. Have you
I'm
seen
all
it?
about it. Josh won't watch it because
No,
he doesn't want to.
no,
he doesn't want to know.
no.
Josh doesn't want to
You
know
don't
about.
even see greatness at its best, Knocker.
Right? Josh doesn't want to know about the
what I wanna
'87
see,
Lakers.
a bunch of 80 to 90 games.
He doesn't
shooting
want to
from
know about the
perimeter shots.
'86
Yeah.
Lakers, the '87 Lakers, or the '86 Celtics. He doesn't want to know.
God damn.
Oh, Doug, get a better fucking phone, man.
Seriously.
Wait, hold on. All right, hold on.
Get out
Let me
the
check
ghetto,
what the text I'm
homie.
on.
Get off the 7-Eleven burner.
No, I had you guys on speaker. Is it better now?
Yeah,
Is it better
it's
now?
good. Yeah, it's better now.
Well,
It's
that's
We're
much
good.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, I had you guys on speaker. I apologize.
Doc, what you think that your
You
Lakers?
do
and your,
you do a radio show and you call in on speakerphone?
I
hell's the matter with
apologize.
you?
My apologies.
No, I know. No, just but Doc. Okay, you're gonna sit there
Yeah.
and you're gonna tell me, oh, did you watch the 30 for 30 and the Lakers and the Celtics? A bunch of guys that could only shoot 16-foot jumpers and back in the post. Ooh, what a great team! Oh, really? My dudes
Hey,
can hit
Jeffrey.
threes.
Wow.
I lived through it. I didn't have to watch the documentary. You weren't
Thank
even
you.
born yet. Were you even born?
Thank you. Thank you,
I
old
lived
dog.
it. I don't need to watch it again. I'm asking you, did you watch it? Because I lived it. That's why I'm a Laker fan.
That's why we know what we're talking about,
No.
and you don't.
No.
We
Thank you, Naka.
watched it.
Dude,
He
you
just made
old
you a little
guys,
bitch,
the old
Josh.
guys can never get out of the past. You know what's better nowadays? Technology. You know what's better nowadays?
Nothing.
Medicine.
Get
Hey,
off
you know
my
what else is
lawn.
better?
Get off my
Professional
lawn,
athletes.
you kids.
Technology does not make a better basketball player. The
It doesn't.
87 Lakers and the
Everything
86
progresses.
Celtics
Everything
are the two
progresses,
greatest
Knocker.
teams ever assembled.
Everything progresses.
I agree.
It's evolution. Everything gets better. And you know what else
Watch-
gets better? The professional athlete. The football players now are better
Josh.
than the 80s football players, okay?
Maybe
They're
as
better.
hold on,
They're
individuals,
better.
but
Name
it's a
one
team
guy
sport.
that could play all 5 positions today outside of LeBron. Because that's what Magic did.
Right?
Played
You
all 5
can't
positions.
tell me he was a good center.
Including center.
You can't tell me he was a good center.
He played center
okay,
against
he played
the
it.
Sixers.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. He played
He
for a
scored
game.
46 effing points.
Oh, did he do
Thank
it?
you. Thank you.
46 freaking points.
Did he do it all from inside
Shoot
the
him
paint?
down, Knocker.
Did he do it all
He
from
did
the paint?
it from the paint, from 12 and from 20 feet.
Shot the
Not
skyhook.
counting the assists. He played center.
No, dude.
Thank
He
you.
played center.
No, dudes, you guys are nuts, man.
We're not nuts. We saw it.
Oh, because your 80s hockey
Thank
team's
you.
better than my
You
hockey
don't
team
know
now,
if
right?
you don't know.
I
You
think,
just don't know what you
I
don't
think
know.
the Gretzky
That's the
hockey
problem.
teams is the best teams ever assembled.
Oh,
Absolutely.
dog, you
no
take,
doubt about
you
it.
take any of your 80s football players. I'll take the top.
No,
of
no,
my-
we're talking football. Different
what?
different animal.
Oh, it's different.
Yes,
And
it
you
is.
know what? You know what though? I'll tell you one team from the '80s that could compete in today's league is the '85 Bears.
Yep. And I'll take my Steelers. I'll take those 70 Steelers teams.
Fuck that.
And
I'm
that's
taking
The
fine.
Tom
70
Brady.
Steelers could probably compete. I agree with you now, because the '70 Steelers were tough, and the '85 Bears, the 46 zone defense was the most creative,
Yep.
innovative defense, and they
Yep.
could run that today. You put those players in today's league, they would destroy Tom Brady.
It's
Tom Brady
science.
wouldn't know his ass from his elbows today
Intimidating.
against the
Tom
85
Brady's
Bears.
got 5 rings and a gorgeous wife. You shut up.
That's all that counts. Dan Burlington has spoken.
There's only a few men who can wear Uggs. My brother and Tom Brady.
I love you guys. Thank you for
you too,
giving me some
man.
time.
I love
hey,
you
let me
too.
give you a shout out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tuesday night in the game. WBKS the number one.com. That's WBKS the number one.com. We are in the game every Tuesday. We're gonna come on at about 9:30 now because I got to work late.
Why don't
But
you
I
have me?
appreciate
Why
you
don't you
guys,
have me
and I
on your
love you.
show ever? Why don't you ever have me on your show? Because I burn you every time, right? Is that
You
why
never
you never?
call.
invite me?
Because you're home with your wife.
You never
giving her a
call.
massage or something. I don't know what the hell you do. You never call in. Knocker calls in.
You're down
Why
in
do
the
call
you're down in
sometimes?
the dungeon in
No,
handcuffs
because
tied up.
I'm not just your average caller. I'm not just a caller, dog. I'm a special guest.
Listen.
So you want an
Yeah,
invitation?
I want like an invitation where.
Yeah, good
hey,
luck with that.
We're having real Josh
All
Pacheco.
right,
on
listen.
the show.
Here's the thing, Knocker. Dear Josh Pacheco, you are cordially invited
Right.
to join us at
Right.
9:35 on Tuesday as a special invited guest of the In the Game show on
Okay.
WBKS1.com.
That sounds
Okay,
like Jersey.
Awesome. So that's this Tuesday.
No,
then.
but
Am I
more like it
invited?
is, yo, jackass, you want to call? Call. That's Jersey. That's Jersey. I'm going to invite you to
No,
call.
he wants a formal invitation. We'll give him a
right?
formal
Yeah,
invitation.
I want a formal
Thank you.
invitation.
We look forward. Please RSVP tomorrow. Thank you.
I love you, brother. You take care. We'll talk to you real soon, man.
Love you too, man. Take
All
care,
right,
guys.
Bye. I love him, dude.
That was
really
fun.
do. I wish he lived out here.
Right?
I really do
I
wish
do.
O-Dog lived out here because he would be in that chair
Right?
every night. It'd
Right?
be fantastic. All right, Knock. Let's get the hell out of here because you've got a new roommate moving into the house tonight,
Yeah,
so
we
we
do.
got to go make her feel welcomed inside.
Right.
Knocker, let's get out of here. Real quick, did you see Ronaldo? He's getting in for tax evasion there.
What?
Yeah, did you see that? 16 million, man, tax evasion.
What?
On Ronaldo.
Doesn't
From
he-
what country?
From his own.
From Spain?
Yeah.
Really?
Remember, well, Lionel Messi got caught last year for
They've
it.
got the balls to go
Yeah.
after Ronaldo?
I think the problem is that they have all this money and they really just don't know what they're doing with taxes and anything like
Right.
that. Like, I think they just, I don't know.
They're really coming after Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Dude, what's $16 million
Yeah,
to that for?
exactly.
Right? I got
just take the 3 cars in the garage and just call it even.
Right? I got that in my pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Let's take that golden statue down.
All right,
and
I
you
guess
have
I'm
it.
down to 2 hoes.
All right, Knock, that was fun. That was fun to be back today. That was good. And thank you, Ashley Rodriguez, for calling in.
thank you
Cam
very much.
as well. O-Dog, always fun time. Make sure you guys check us out on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Stitcher Radio, YouTube, or Instagram. No longer on Facebook because fuck them. They kicked me off again. Did you hear that, Daniel? They kicked me off Facebook again. Yeah, I know. Fuck them. They can all go to hell. But be good humans. We love you all. And hopefully, Dan Burlington gets laid tonight. We'll be back next week.